They just broke in upstairs.
What the fuck am I seeing right now?
Dude, I don't know, man. We have like a... You guys love each other, don't you? Wow, look at that. Look at that action. Two guys left.
1 op 4 remaining.
It's on the staircase in the back.
Op 4 eliminated.
Got him.
Blue 4 mission successful.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Vinny Vega, and I got some Rainbow Six Siege gameplay for you guys. This is gameplay from the closed beta that started on the 24th of September, and is ending on October 1st, unless they extend it further. I'll admit, when I first seen gameplay of Rainbow Six Siege, I was very much on the fence on this game. I didn't know what to think of it, and as I've said before in the past, playing the game and watching gameplay are two completely different things. Now, I'm a try it before I buy type of guy, whether it's a video game or that girl I just met. To say the least,
I set my standards pretty low, so I'm never disappointed.
that being said, I wanted to play this for at least a few days before I really got a grasp of what I think of this game. So in this video, we are going to go over some of the positives and some of the negatives of Rainbow Six Siege. So let's start things off with the positive side of things. Ubisoft has definitely done a good job of making you feel like a badass at times. This game will have your nerves wrecked and your heart racing. Teamwork is absolutely essential as well. If you're on a team with no mics, you're probably going to be in very, very big trouble. On the attacking team, you spawn in as recon drones to scope out the scene. Your job is to go into the building, find out where the objective is, and find out where the enemies are held up. This will give you the information you need to find out where you need to break into and where you need to attack from, and what to watch out for on the way in. Each operator has a special gadget to help you out with this endeavor. You got your thermite guy so he can break through all the reinforced walls. You got your sledgehammer guy that can officially break through windows and doorway barricades or trap doors with one swing. And you have also my personal favorite, the cluster bomb.
Cluster shoot going live.
Got him! Got him!
With the right combination of tactics and operators, you can be a very menacing force. And of course using grappling hooks to scale buildings so you can breach windows at higher altitudes. This is a classic mechanic in the Rainbow Six series and it fits right into Siege. It's one of my favorite things to do on the attacking side, where you can throw off your enemy by doing some Spider-Man type shit.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead.
When you're on the defending team, it's your job to make sure the drones don't reach the objective within the first 45 seconds. It's more or less a game of hide and seek for the defensive team. And just like the attackers, you also have your own special tools as well for each operator, such as jammers to put by stairwells to make sure the drones get stopped in their tracks, barbed wire to slow down enemy team. You can also do something as simple as shoot the drones to make sure they don't get to it. Each operator has the ability to reinforce 2 walls, so if the enemy team does not have a thermite or you take them out right away, you have no worries with that wall being breached. And my personal favorite on the defensive team is Smoke. His special ability he has is 3 smoke grenades that have a deadly neurotoxin poison, but be careful with it because you can kill teammates with this smoke. It's a perfect defense against shield users on the attack team. If you throw in the right place around them, more often than not it will cause them to run out of the smoke towards you, leaving them vulnerable for you to get the kill. A tactic that I've used successfully in that.
Shield? Or what?
Op 4, last operator standing.
Shield in the middle.
Safety. Planting the container.
Surprise,
4
motherfucker!
eliminated. Blue 4 mission successful.
And if that doesn't work, you can always use a nitro, which is a C4 in the game, to blow his ass away.
Setting C4.
It was at this moment that Nathan knew. He fucked up.
Setting off.
Op 4 last stop standing. Remain in this.
For the most part, the gameplay was very smooth, and I was running at very high frame rates as well on my PC. I was averaging between 70 and 130 FPS on my rig with my 8350 and my 280 graphics card. I even played a couple rounds with the Xbox One controller and it felt really good. The response time on the buttons were very good. I didn't feel like I was at a severe disadvantage against people with mouse and keyboard. Given the fact that this is a tactical shooter and it's more about coordinating with your team, I guess that makes sense. Yes, your accuracy will suffer a little bit while using a controller, but it's not a game-breaking thing as far as competition goes. So to say the least, that's a very, very good sign for the game. And all the intense moments just adds to it that much more. So Ubisoft does have a good game on their hands. However, and this is where we get into the negative part of the video, if Ubisoft does successfully fix some of these problems, this could be a very successful launch. Let's start out with the matchmaking. The matchmaking is god awful. You're either going to get in a match in like 15 seconds or have to wait 20 minutes. More often than not, I ended up exiting out of the game entirely and going back in, and that seemed to be the best method to get into a game very quickly, which is something that we shouldn't have to do, period. Especially if they're supposedly dedicated servers. And while we're on the subject, the dedicated servers in this game are, well, I guess they're dedicated servers, but for some reason, who knows why, Ubisoft decided to use P2P hosting for the mic chat. It doesn't make sense why they tried to use this method instead of the classic VoIP system, because that works very well already, and it's tried and true. It is Ubisoft, however, so it doesn't really surprise me. And as far as weapon balance goes, it's for the most part pretty good. With the exception of the shotguns should be strong at close to medium range, no doubt about it. A shotgun should not be capable of killing me all the way down the hallway with one shot. Clearly the spread of the shotgun should be increased in order to balance it out a little bit. And as it stands right now, the hipfire is just way too good, like way too good. With submachine guns and shotguns, you should have a good hipfire range from medium to close range. However, with assault rifles and everything else, it just doesn't make sense. There definitely needs to be an increase in hipfire spread for all the guns all around. And while we're on the subject of the hipfire, we might as well go over the balancing issue with the shield guys. The shield guys on the attacking team, if you're in a 1v1 situation with a shield guy, you're kind of screwed. Especially if you're in a narrow situation, a stairwell or say a narrow hallway. If you're in that situation, and anybody who's played the game over the past week, I'm sure you have been, the hipfire is just way too strong for the pistol when you're holding a riot shield. If Ubisoft is serious about making this a realistic type shooter, they really need to add a flinch mechanic to the riot shield guys to make it more realistic. Not to mention, there's no possible way in real life you can actually hold a heavy shield and shoot a pistol and be very accurate. And of course the server browser, or lack thereof. For a PC game in 2015, it should always have the option of matchmaking and a server browser as well. I understand it's 5v5 and that could be very difficult at times to implement, but it should still be an available option. I realize I didn't go over all the issues that are involved. These are some of the things that I found very problematic when I was playing. Some of the things were very minor to me, but are very major to others. And some of these things, they will be a little tricky to change. I realize that game code is kind of like a Jenga tower. If you remove stuff, add stuff to it, it can cause the whole thing to collapse and add new exciting bugs to the game. Hopefully Ubisoft will take this criticism to heart and make the necessary changes needed to make this game fantastic. And hopefully it doesn't go the way of, well, an Ubisoft game and people stop playing it after a month or so. I've already seen comment threads where people will say, I'll play it for a couple months and then go back to CSGO. That really all depends on them, because as of right now, we don't know too much about the game modes and there's definitely no campaign in it. So I can't really see this game having a $60 price tag and justify that. So what are your thoughts on Rainbow Six Siege so far? Is there anything that you didn't like that I didn't talk about in this video? If so, you know what to do. Until next time, I hope you guys have a badass day today, and I'll see you on the next one.